everybody, it's Murphy Gray Hunter, and it is, what day is it? Thursday, June the 8th. It's, I don't know, after lunchtime. Anyway, I have been running around all morning. The tow guy came to take the vehicle to the dealership because the engine light was coming on, and I have no idea what's happening, but my husband is so good. He's like, park it, drive the truck, and we'll take it to the shop, have it towed. He's so good to me, and he wants to make sure that I'm safe, and we love that. So anyway, I'm gonna do a few short videos today, and I know I look a hot mess, but when do I not look a hot mess, right? It's like I said, I've been running around all morning, and I don't plan on leaving the house, and so I'm literally going to do a few things this morning. I'm going to go mop the floors downstairs. So, whatever. But I have a cute shirt on today. I have on my It t-shirt. It says, aren't you gonna say hello? Anyway, my Pennywise. I can't wait for the new movie to come out. I got this at Walmart for $7.50. I love shopping. Now, this is in the men's department. I love shopping for sarcastic t-shirts, and I always find them in the men's department. I like big, comfy t-shirts because we live in Texas, and it's like living on the sun. It's hot. I don't like anything tight, binding. I just like to be comfy. I'm all about t-shirt and jeans, Converse, things. You know, that's just how I am. I'm very comfortable, and when my husband comes home, I do comb my hair on a regular basis. Other than that, it's in a bandana or in a knot, because really, who cares, right? So this video is going to be about these beautiful bottles that I bought at the dollar store. Now, I bought these at Dollar General, okay, for $1 a piece. So they came in this shape, and they came in this beautiful round wine-looking bottle shape, and then this one. And they had all these three colors plus a clear one. The clear one, I didn't bring up. These go on top of my bookshelf up here. And so I have a case of them downstairs. I went and bought a whole bunch. I think I bought like 30 of them because I'm going to give some to my daughter. And also because I wanted these three for decoration, and the other ones I'm going to do things with them. So before I tell you what I'm going to use them for, Dollar General and Family Dollar, you guys have to check those stores out, because especially Family Dollar, they have such cute things for your house, like little knickknacks and bottles and candles. Now, as far as the 7-day candles, you do have to be careful with those because they're cheaply made. So I buy candles from there. As far as I buy the tea light candles, I'll buy votive candles, and I will buy the 7-day candles, but only for like I have on my altar over here. I think, like, see back there, this one right here that's lit. I buy those just for the fact of just having a candle on. I don't use them for any magical purposes because they do they are made cheaply, and you know, so you just have to, you know, kind of just use them for whatever you feel you can use them for. For me, I wouldn't use them to do spells just because they are cheaply made. And then you really, if you're the kind of person who reads your candle wax, or you read the way your candle burns, like you read the glass how it burns, I don't suggest using cheaply made candles from the dollar store, because you're not going to get the type of reading or results that you're wanting. That's just me, my opinion only, okay? Some people use the Dollar General candles, and they work perfectly fine. I will say that if that's all I have, and I need to do a spell, and I just have a plain white 7-day candle, I will use it and make the best of it. But I don't do candle reading, like wax readings, and I don't do the glass readings. I don't do that. So, anyway, they have all these three shapes plus a clear one. But, so what I'm going to use these for, oh, and the reason why I was saying that is because, again, I got so off topic. I was talking about searching these stores, Family Dollar and Dollar General, because they have such cute things for your house, and for little knickknacks, and for some reason, the parsley, the dried parsley from the dollar store, the seasoning. Oh my God, that is amazing. I don't know what it is. I bought McCormick. I bought all these like supposedly, you know, better name brand dried herbs, and that Dollar General one smells so good. It tastes really good. But I buy all of my spices from Dollar General. I even found ground sage. Around the fall time, you'll find the ground sage. I bought a shitload of that because I use that to sprinkle in my candles. I use it to put in mojo bags, you know, so I keep, when you buy stuff like that, like cheaply, for me, that I buy stuff from Dollar General, I can stock my witchy room and my kitchen, you know, because I that way I have enough. Certain things, obviously, I'm going to buy that depends on what I'm using it for. But for the majority, yeah, like garlic salt, onion salt. Like me being vegan, I use a lot of garlic salt, onion salt, seasoning salt, dried onions, you know, parsley flakes, things like that. So if I don't use fresh, I use things like that. So, you know, I'm just saying those are good things to look for. There's this guy that I watch. Again, his name is Richard from Bentley's backyard bush. I can't remember it offhand. He's gonna be so mad, like Murphy. But anyway, I watch his. I've told y'all the tag that he sent me. Bentley's backyard bushcraft. I believe it's what it's called. Sorry, Richard, if I got it wrong. But you know, I'm Dory, and I'm easily I can forget things so fast. But I love to watch his channel because one of the things he does is has his like Dollar Tree haul. And he gets some amazing things that I'm like, they have that stuff there? Like, I wouldn't have never looked at. I never look at the hardware department or like where they sell like, you know, the fix-it things. I've never looked there before. And then, you know, and I started to look, and they sell like hammers and nails and measuring tapes, all kinds of stuff. So if you're trying to make like a toolbox, like for Christmas, I want to give my husband a toolbox. Oh my gosh, I hope he's not watching this because he's gonna know. I want to give him a toolbox, and I want to put stuff in there, but like measuring tapes and nails and, you know, just things like that you can find. You can just fill it up. Or if you need a toolbox for your house, you know, you can there. Or a first aid kit. They sell so many things to make a first aid kit. I'm making a first aid kit out of a tackle box. And I'm gonna put in all the stuff that I need, and so you can get a lot of that stuff from the dollar store, like Q-tips and cotton balls and alcohol and peroxide and things like that. There, you know, because shit, things are expensive. So I like to watch his channel because I was just like, where did you find that? Like, there's just so many aisles that I don't even look at, but now I look at everything. I'm like, wow, there is so many things. Way off topic again. Sorry. So, what we're going to use these for, you're like, get to the point. For example, this one. I don't use a lot of cooking oil because me being vegan, I eat mostly raw. However, there are times that I do like to cook, and I do use a little oil. So, or when my husband is home, I cook for him, or if my daughter wants something, you know, or whatever, you know, every once in a while. So, I'm going to use this to make either some rosemary oil or some basil oil. So either I'm going to throw in the basil or the rosemary. I don't know what they would taste like together, but separately. So I'll go pick, I don't have any fresh rosemary, so I'm going to go pick some because we have a lot of it that grows around here like crazy. And so I'll go pick some, wash it off really, really well, let it dry, and then put it in here and fill this up with vegetable oil. And then just let it infuse. And that way, when you're going to cook and you want some rosemary oil or basil oil or jalapeno oil or whatever type of herb that you want to make your oil with, and it has a little cork on there, you just pour it out. And so I'm going to use one green one to make my rosemary oil. Okay, and I can show you. I mean, I don't really think it needs a whole video to show you guys, but I'm just gonna, because I'm only gonna make one because I don't. It's going to last me forever too because I don't use a lot of oil. I bought a lavender oil from this woman at the farmer's market, and she sells tons of lavender products. She gets her lavender from this farm. I think it's not too far from here. She told me, and I have to look it up because it tells me. But she goes and she buys sackfuls of lavender from them, and she makes her own lavender oils. She makes oh my god, she makes this lavender jelly. It is so delicious. Oh my god, I eat the hell out of that stuff. It's so good. And then she makes lavender soaps and all kinds of stuff, right? And I bought a lavender oil from her. I think I paid $16 for it. And it's a small bottle. It's not very big at all. And it has one of those tops on it that has like it's like a silver top, and it has like a spout. So when you go to pour it, the whole thing just falls off. I'm like, what the hell? It doesn't, you can see where she tried to seal it, but I guess, you know, the seal didn't take or whatever. So you have to hold it when you're pouring it. And then there's a lot of lavender in there. And you know, if some falls in your pan, it's fine because you can eat lavender. But still, the bottle's just a hot mess. I'll never buy any lavender oil from her again, because, not because of that, but because I can see how easy it is for me to make some. I was going to see if I had a bottle. Let me see. Hold on. Whoopsie. Okay, sorry. That's what happens when you're not tall and you're having to like stand on your toes and reach for shit and you drop everything. Okay. So see, like this one, I bought this little one at Goodwill. You know, and I don't remember how much I spent. Oh, $1.50. So I like dill a lot. So I would probably put some dill in here and some grapeseed oil or olive oil in here. I bought this little one, and I had some oil in here. You can see it has residue. But I bought this little one also at Goodwill. And you can make something small like this. I would make a small one like this for lavender. Again, my bottles of oil will be really small because I just don't use a lot of oil. And, I mean, I guess it can stay in there for a long time. I'm not really sure. But anyway, so you can find, when you go to garage, especially garage sales, they always sell bottles, you know. I have this fascination with bottles. My grandmother on my maternal side, my mother's mom, she collected bottles all the time. And I still love going over there and seeing all these different shapes and colors of bottles. She had some beautiful bottles. But anyway, I have this thing with bottles. I just love, especially when they're colored. So anyway, I'm going to probably make oil out of these small ones versus a great big one because, again, like I said, I don't use that much. But so try your garage sales and Goodwill for sure, and find little bottles like this, or go to your Family Dollar, because you can use them for your culinary stuff, you know, if you use olive oil a lot, and if there's something that you like in particular. I think I'm going to make a jalapeno oil for my daughter because she loves jalapeno, she loves spicy foods. And I've seen some jalapeno oil at the grocery store, and they're literally just putting chilies in there with oil. Now, you can get all fancy and spend lots of money on, like, you know, the finest, you know, extra virgin olive oil and pay like $25 for a little bitty bottle like this, or whatever. I'm not knocking it. If that's what you like, then you get it. For me, I'm good with just vegetable oil, okay? Give me some vegetable oil, because I don't eat a lot of oil, so that's why I can just say that. But if you use a lot of oil, then get what you like. And for the majority, I use that Pam, and they have a coconut oil, so, you know, I'm probably not the best to give advice on oil, but anyway, so you can use bottles like this to make your oils. I'm also going to be using the blue bottles to make magical waters, okay? So if you collect rainwater or storm water, river water, there's a hoodoo, I don't know if it's Hoodoo or Santeria. I can't remember right offhand. But you can collect water from 7 different rivers, and you combine them all, and you put it in a bottle, and you use it for spells. I wouldn't go searching for 7 different rivers because I don't use it on a regular basis. And that's another thing. I really don't collect or make things if I'm just not going to use them. It would just be a waste, you know. So or or just go bad. So I only, to be honest, I only make and buy what I need. I don't, go crazy and buying a bunch of herbs and oils and making a lot of things, because if I don't use it, why am I doing it? It's just going to sit there and go bad. Now, so that's why sometimes I'll just tell you versus just showing you, because again, like I said, it would just go to waste. But rainwater for sure. I'm going to collect more rainwater because I just use a lot of my rainwater. Or if you buy holy water, or you make your own holy water, definitely you can use beautiful bottles like this. And just go to the dollar store. Again, at the dollar store, they sell tons of labels, or just make your own labels. I have a little sticker maker that I bought at the craft store, and I use it for my planner. And it tells you what size, it depends on the size of sticker maker that you buy. But you just write whatever on a piece of paper, and then you just put it, it's so easy. You just put it through, and then you just pull it through. And as you pull it through, because the paper's on the bottom, you pull it through, it becomes a sticker, and then you can just stick it on there. So go to your craft stores, and they have tons of sticker makers or label makers. But mine's called a sticker maker because it makes stickers. So I use that. I also use a sticker maker. Like, for example, if I'm going to put this rose petal in my book of shadows, and as you have your book and you're pressing flowers over the years, they tend to break. So you could take this, and make a sticker out of it and stick it into your book. Or if you don't want to have a sticker maker, what I do sometimes is I take this and I put some Mod Podge glue over it. I put it all over it, and I let it completely dry. Then you can do this, and it won't break. You can bend it back and forth, and it won't break. And then you just put it in your book, and it seals it. Or another little tip, since we're talking about that, another little thing that I do sometimes is I take clear moving tape, and I just cut it, and I stick the whatever I'm putting perfectly flat on the adhesive side of the tape. Then I get another piece, and I put it right on top, and I stick it really well, and I get all the bubbles out, and then I cut all around the plant, the herb, the leaf, whatever I'm using, and then it's perfectly good. And then you just stick it into your book of shadows. That way it doesn't start breaking or turning colors or whatever. You know what I mean? That's just what I do. Just a little quick tip. And if y'all want, I can show y'all in fact, let me see. I'll show y'all. I did it in, this is our Coven's Book of Shadows. I really don't want to show y'all anything in here because it's our Coven, but for this in particular, I will show y'all. Okay, so, you see this right here? This one right here, this leaf right here, I don't want to show you the whole page, but that leaf, that one right here is just tape. I put tape on both sides of it. Packing tape. Clear packing tape on both sides and cut around the leaf. And that's how I made that. And so now it's in this book, and I don't have to worry about it breaking or, getting messed up in the book. So anyway, so yes, you can do that for your labels, and that way you don't have to worry about it getting messed up. So in these blue ones, I'm definitely going to, because I have blue ones, and I could do the same thing in a green one, but I'm definitely going to put my magical waters in here. Now you can look and learn how to make different types of magical waters, or you can go to the magic shops, and they sell, like Botanicas, they sell lots of holy water. You can go to some of these churches, and they have a spigot there, like a place where people can come and get holy water, or they sell their own holy water there, so you can buy it by the gallon. Just depends on the area you're in and all that good stuff. And for these red ones, I really don't know what I was gonna do, like, because I was just thinking color coded wise, right? You could make rose water and put it in here, if you use a lot of rose water, which I do like rose water. I don't use it as much as I would like to. And I actually want to start making my own rose water and using it for different things. There's so many things that I can use it for. I do buy the rose water that you eat with, and I use that sometimes, like if I'm gonna make something, and I just love the way it tastes. I went to the Indian store, and I went in there to buy some stuff, and they have this can of, I don't know what it's called because I can't read the language, but it's like these little dumplings, and it's like a little, the best I can describe it, it looks like fondue. It kind of looks like that. It kind of has that type of texture, almost like a dumpling, like a pasta dumpling, but a little bit firmer. And they're soaked in rose water syrup, like some kind of rose syrup. They're so good. But anyway, I would like to make my own rose water. I just have to see exactly what I would use it for before I decide to make a big thing. But anyway, you can use these bottles to make your magical waters. It doesn't just have to be because I said, oh, this one has to have this and this. You can make them for whatever you want. If you want to make your own flavored oil in a blue one, I was just trying to give you ideas as far as colors. But I love these type of bottles, and you can store so much stuff in here. If you want to fill this up with sea salt for your spells, or you make a lot of eggshell. I make a lot of eggshell powder, so I may use some for eggshells, or if you buy a lot of lavender, you want to put lavender, you can use these for whatever you want, because the openings are pretty big. See, it's a big old, I haven't opened any of these, but it's a big opening, so you can put lavender or crushed herbs in here, whatever. If you make like special blends, like for your incense, if you make an incense, like say for example you make a love incense, a loose incense, and they're pretty crushed up, you can put it in this, whatever. Anyway, I just wanted to give you all that tip to basically go to your Family Dollar or Dollar Generals where I got these. I don't know if they have any more left, but go check it out. The people there were like, yeah, we've never gotten these before. So I'm like, really? Maybe I should just take a few, when she said that, because I'm thinking they're not going to be back. And so, but yeah. So go look at your dollar stores. Definitely look at Goodwill and garage sales. Whenever you see garage sale, I always stop, even though I don't really need, any of the stuff that they're selling there, because, I'm like, oh, look at that table. Oh, look at that bookshelf. And then you start thinking, maybe I could use that. And then, I'm like, come home and I'm like, what the hell am I going to use this for? But I'm all about refurbishing stuff. My husband hates when I go to like Goodwill and to like garage sales, because he's like, what you looking at that trash for? We can just go, if you want some, I just go buy it for you. But I'm like, I'm all about trash, okay? I like refurbished stuff, there's nothing wrong with it. So, I know, my husband and I are so completely, I'm like literally like a hillbilly, and he's just like, like a Kardashian. I'm like, I'm all about like, let's go to the Goodwill. He's like, no. I don't think my husband's never even been to a Goodwill with me. He's just about like, if we need something, he'll go buy it. For me, I love antiquing and thrift shopping. He doesn't really like to do that, but it's because he's not here enough to do that with me. But when he comes home for good, I'm going to take him with me to go thrifting and see what he says. He'll be like, hey, because I told him I want to buy a blower, like one of those leaf blowers to blow out our garage, because I'm always sweeping in there, and I'm allergic to my dog's hair. And so that's the inside of our garage is our dog's like kennel in there. And so we turn the garage into their doggy cave. And so their blankets and their carpets get full of their hair, so I have to go in there and sweep it out. And so one time our yard man was here, and I had the garage door open. I had the dogs locked outside in the outside kennel. We have an outside kennel, then we have a kennel in the inside where the garage is, in case like it's cold or raining and we have somebody coming over, we can lock them up in there. Because our dogs are big, and even though they're very friendly to us, I don't want to take a chance that they may bite someone, and I just don't want to take that chance. I don't want my dogs to have to go through that, or for anybody to get hurt from our dogs, So I had him outside, and so I opened it up, and so when he was blowing, Felipe went in there and just did the whole garage, and I was sitting there with the broom, and he just cleaned the whole garage like in 2 seconds, and I'm like, I need one of those. And I said, Felipe, can you come over here and do this behind here? And he just said, okay, it's all done. I'm like, I need one of those. So every time he comes, I open up the garage and he does the whole thing for me. And so I told my husband, we should go to a pawn shop and see if we can find a blower like that, or like Goodwill. And he's like, yeah. Because, you know, to him it's like, I just go buy one. But I'm all about refurbishing stuff. So, anyway. So, alright. So, I hope y'all like this tip. And I'm going to make another video talking about some other tips. Alright, guys. As always, blessed be and love you all. Bye.